Lacey is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her boyfriend of just over a year named Charlie might be messing around. So hopefully we can help her out. Lacey, sorry you have to come on the show this way, but what's going on? Why do you think Charlie's cheating on you?
So I usually travel for work, so I'm not like home all of the time. We just moved in together, so I know all of my things around the house. And when I came back one time, I saw this Victoria's Secret body spray. It's not mine. I don't know why it would be there. It wasn't there before, and it's not there after. I said, I know all of my sprays. We just moved in, so I definitely am very suspicious on something.
Okay, so where did you find the spray?
So I found the spray underneath the couch.
Did you ask him about it?
I did, and he was first he was okay, it must be yours, and I'm it's not mine. He's oh, okay, well then it must be my sister's. It came it must have fallen out of her bag when she came over.
Is that possible?
I mean, he didn't even tell me that his sister was going to be over. Or was over at all. So yeah, and then every time when I was out, I would message him, and he would always kind of message me an hour later, and he usually responds back a lot quicker. So, I mean, he's been he didn't answer to my FaceTime the other day. So I'm just really feeling just kind of weird about it.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been really stressed out lately too. And he said that he needed to take some time for himself or something. I don't know.
Okay.
He'll have his work meetings and just will feel stressed. So I don't know what's going on with him. He's acting weird.
And then also to say that it was, it must be yours, and then the sister thing, that kind of seems suspect.
I'd be spiraling if I was you, I gotta be honest. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Do you know his sister?
We haven't met yet, but he said when I was out that it might have been his little sister that has fallen out of his bag, and I just don't really believe that, because I said first, he's oh, it's yours, and I'm what do you mean it's mine? I know everything that I have, and it was you. So I said, it couldn't have been a gift at all.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else going on that makes you suspicious too? I mean, that's already enough for me, but.
Right.
Whenever he would go to work, he would have, they have the happy hours at work. So he would just come home super, super loose about it. And it just, I don't know.
Didn't feel right. Well, Jubal, do you think that when guys are hiding stuff, they do get more stressed out?
Yes, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
That's stressful, man.
Yeah.
I always say that cheating is so stressful.
So stress, I mean, is kind of is a flag.
I mean, for sure. Yeah, definitely. Because you got to watch every step that you make, basically, or at least you feel like it, because things will happen. There'll be some sort of Victoria's Secret body spray under the couch.
And you're busted.
Yeah. Well, hopefully he's not cheating, Hopefully there's a good explanation, but we'll see if we can figure it out for you. We'll play a song, come back, and then call him and see if we can figure it out, okay?
I hope not. And yeah, thank you guys. Thank you so much.
Get your To Catch a Cheater next. If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Lacey is on the phone, and she thinks that her boyfriend Charlie of just over a year might be cheating on her. So in a second, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at, and say that he's this month's lucky winner of free flowers delivered to anybody that he wants, and see if he chooses Lacey or somebody else. And before we do that, though, Lacey, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
Okay, so I usually travel a lot for work, and when I came home one time, I found a bottle of Victoria's Secret spray, and I found it under the couch. He was said it was mine, but then it wasn't mine, because I know all the perfumes that I have. He said that it was his little sister's, and I just highly, highly doubt that.
Okay, yeah. And you said that he's also been kind of stressed out and kind of weird lately, right?
Yeah, he's been so stressed out. I've been kind of weird. We'll go to sleep, sometimes, and we won't even just cuddle anymore. And he just goes to happy hour at work, and it's just these long hours. And when I would travel, I would text him, and he wouldn't even answer my FaceTime, and he would take a long time to reply back. And that's just not like him.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbin calling from. I was looking for our rewards card member named Charlie.
Yeah, that's me.
Hi, Charlie, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say congratulations, buddy. You're this month's big winner.
Nice. Okay.
In case you didn't know, every single month we choose one rewards card member at random that gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. So you've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want.
Damn, thanks. Yeah, that's awesome.
If you know the person that you want to send them to, I can take the information in just a few minutes over the phone.
No, I know I'd send it to. I can do it now.
Okay, great. I will need the first and last name of the person you'd like to send them to.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna give it to my girlfriend Lacey.
Okay. And do you want to put anything on a card there with that?
Yeah, it's just a little cheesy thing, but it's just put "love you koala butt."
How long you guys been together?
Geez, it's almost over. It is over a year now.
Oh, getting the itch then, huh?
Yeah. No.
Okay. My name is Jubal, and I'm from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, I'm Nina, also from the show.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
Okay.
Where the koala butts at?
And we do a segment on the show called To Catch a Cheater. So that's where if you think your significant other might be cheating on you, you can have us try to figure out if they are by who they send flowers to. And your girlfriend Lacey is listening and probably wants to talk to you.
Shut up. Lacey?
Yeah, I'm listening. I mean, the body spray, I just didn't, the other day when I found it, I just couldn't, really believe it. So I asked these people to go ahead and to make a phone call.
Wait, I'm sorry. I'm kind of blindsided here. Wait, so I told you that was my sister's. Remember I told you that? You asked me. Lacey.
I know, but why wouldn't you tell me that your sister was coming over when I was, out traveling for work?
Well,
why wouldn't you say that? And then I had to just come home into that. Why didn't you just tell me that your sister was over? Your sister never comes over, and then I guess you're going to tell me that she came over. Okay. I don't believe that.
She did.
It's kind of weird.
Why not? She just popped over. I mean, I know that you guys haven't really met, but that's why also I didn't bring it up. I was like, she just kind of came over. She wasn't over for very long, and I was just hanging out, chilling. I didn't even think of it. I never even thought that you thought that meant that I was cheating or something. That's crazy.
I guess you've just been going to your happy hour stuff, and you go for a really long time lately. And I just feel you've been maybe stressed because we moved in together or something, and or I don't know what it is, but you used to never even go to those happy hour stuff, and now you go kind of all the time. You come home so loose, as if I don't know, you got something some action or whatever out there, and it's just freaking me out. Maybe I don't know what it is. The body spray. No. You coming home so late.
No, I have been incredibly stressed. Work has been killing me recently. You know this. I'm overloaded. I'm spending so much time there, and I got in so early that I go to the after hour stuff. I go to the happy hour stuff afterwards because it helps me relax.
You never used to go to that ever. Why? How come when I just started moving in, that's when you go now? You never used to ever go.
It's just honestly, it's just I promise you, it's nothing crazy or nefarious. I'm literally just. I'm just blowing off steam. I need some time, honestly. I just need some time to just kick back and not think about anything and just kind of be in the moment. I know, that whatever, I'm sure it sounds but I am not doing anything outside of me and you, Lacey. I would never do that.
Do you believe him, Lacey?
Well, what about all the missed FaceTimes? You always answer my FaceTimes and all of the text messages.
But I'm sometimes I don't even see it. My phone's if I'm talking to somebody or if I'm drinking or something, there's a bunch of work colleagues out with me when I'm doing that stuff. So I don't really look. And then when you were gone, I was just in kind of chill mode. I was not even thinking about it. I'm sorry. Of course I'm always thinking about you, but I don't know. I wasn't just looking at my phone,
it would just be helpful if I FaceTime you while I'm out, and it's after hours especially too. that you at least FaceTime back or something like that, because then I end up just having like to go to sleep in a random like hotel without hearing from my boyfriend from miles away. Of course I'm going to get suspicious on something, and then I'm going to come home and see like a spray bottle that is absolutely not mine.
I get that. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to, I get that now. I didn't think of it like that at all. I don't know. I just was like, just not even in that like frame of mind. Like I'm not doing anything.
Can we just call your sister? I mean, at this point, I feel like we should just call your sister and be like, is this yours?
Yeah.
Basically, I mean, when I get home, we can call my sister together, and she can tell you that she was over. I don't want you thinking this way. I don't want you feeling like insecure or thinking that I'm doing something like behind your back. So, yeah, does that work? I mean, we can call her.
Yeah, I want to do it. Let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
Well, you'll find out later, Lacey, how you feel. Let us know if something changes. But I mean, it sounds to me like Charlie's being legit.
Yeah, it does.
We'll see.
All right.
Okay. Well, good luck, guys.
We will. Thank you.
Braden is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. He's been with his girlfriend Sabrina for 3 years, but now he thinks that something might be going on. So we're going to see if we can help him out. Braden, I'm sorry you're in this situation, man. Why don't you tell us what's going on?
So my girlfriend and I, we've been together for about 3 years, not married. We actually live in different cities. And we've been doing long distance, and I'm afraid she might be cheating on me. I don't know, like things, you have your ups and downs in any relationship, but recently it's been feeling a lot more down. She's been a bit shorter with me, and we haven't been able to talk a lot or as often as we used to. Like, she's taken longer and longer to respond to a lot of my messages, whether it's like text or voice memo or even voicemails. Like, I just don't hear back as fast. I'm concerned.
Have you had a talk with her at all about it?
Nothing in depth. I've tried to bring it up once or twice, but I don't know. I have a hard time with confrontation sometimes. So I haven't been able to we haven't been able to get to the meat of the issue, I don't feel like, but the behavior has just been weird. Like, she's doing a lot of activities with her friends, like book clubs and organized social events, things like that. There's always something getting in the way, and it seems almost too convenient at this point. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Is it just like a gut feeling you have? I mean, based off of that stuff, or?
Yeah, like if it was just any one of these things, it would be, fine. But like I said, it's been going on for a long time. It's been a lot of these things happening. So it's a pattern at this point. You know what I mean?
And you've never had one of these kind of spots in the 3 years you've been together? I mean, long distance is hard. Yeah. It creates a lot of tension and confusion.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we live in completely different cities. So it's not like we haven't had our differences or miscommunications before, but nothing this consistent. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It seems like every time we want to have a date night, there's something that comes up. Every time that I try to connect with her, something it's gets one word answers, and even then they're kind of medial, if that makes sense. It just doesn't feel right.
When was the last time you saw her?
Oh man, the holidays.
Oh wow.
We were able to see each other for. She's Jewish, I'm Christian, so we spent time with her family for a bit of Hanukkah, then a bit of my family for Christmas, but then we had to go our separate place again.
That's a long time.
Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. So you've already told us what grocery store you guys are rewards card members at. We'll call from there and do the usual. We'll say that every single month we choose one random rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered to anybody that they want. We'll see if she sends them to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Play a song, come back, get your To Catch a Cheater next. If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Braden is on the phone, and he thinks that his girlfriend of 3 years named Sabrina might be cheating. So we're about to call her from the grocery store that they're a rewards card member at and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We'll see if she sends them to him or to somebody else. But before we do that, Braden, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
Yeah, like you said, my girlfriend and I, we've been dating for 3 years for a long distance. Recently, she's been really short with me via whatever way we're messaging. She also takes forever to get back, and whenever we try to organize something, she's always doing something. She's doing a lot more activities about town, apparently, and it just seems like too much too consistently.
Okay, cool. Well, you ready for us to call her?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Jordan calling from... I was looking for our rewards card member, Sabrina.
Oh, hi, that's me.
Hey, Sabrina, how are you? Please do not hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually just calling to tell you congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Oh, okay. I don't think I entered anything, but I love to win. So what did I win?
Well, you did enter, only by being a loyal customer to us. Thank you very much. Every single month we choose one rewards card member at random to call up and give a free flower delivery to. So you've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card delivered to anybody that you want within the United States, absolutely free. It's a $312 value, actually.
No way. Okay. I mean, yes. Thank you.
And here's how it works. So if you know the information of who you'd like to send them to right now, I can take the information in just a matter of minutes.
Wait, so what do you want first? Yeah.
So I would just need the first and last name of the person you'd like to send them to start.
Okay. It's Braden.
Alrighty. And anything on a card? Would you like a card?
Okay, yeah, I'll just keep it simple, I guess. To my love for our future and your present, because it's a present. I'm sorry, I know it's kind of corny.
I like that. No, I think that's cute. So it's your boyfriend or something?
Yeah. That's my boyfriend.
How long has been together? I like knowing our customers.
Oh my gosh, we're coming up on 3 years.
Oh boy, that's about cheating time.
What? What did he say?
You know, every relationship I've been in, about 3 years, you get that itch. Am I right?
I don't. No, not really.
You ever stray from the relationship at all?
I mean, no, but also, I don't think that's your business, to be honest. But
probably
no.
Not. I'm so sorry about that. Then I'll just go ahead and let you know that this is not the grocery store, actually.
I don't understand.
This is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show. My name's Jubal.
Yeah, hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And we do a segment on our show. It's called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be fooling around, we try to catch them based on who they send flowers to.
I don't think he's cheating on me. What are you talking about?
The other way around.
Right.
And Braden is actually on the phone.
Hey. 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 Hi.
What is happening, babe?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Thank you guys for doing this for us, for me, for
Steve, I don't understand. What's happening?
I'm sorry. I thought you were cheating on. Might have been cheating on me.
Brayden, no.
No, I'm sorry. It's just I've been. I don't know why you've been aloof recently. If that's the word, or you just don't seem to be around, and I miss you.
Oh my gosh.
And you're always doing things. I don't.
I miss you too.
I don't know. It's
no. Okay, Brayden. No, honest. Oh my gosh, babe. First of all, just call me and ask me. I mean, I know I've been busy, but yes. Okay, I've been busy, but. I don't know what you want me to say. I just need to earn extra money right now, okay? I just need to earn some extra money. So I've been working a lot. I promise. I swear. I've been just working. There's
You've been working?
Yes, I'm like cater waitering. Okay, I didn't want to tell you because I know it's not really in line with like what I want to do. And I didn't think you would. I didn't really want to tell you. I kind of wanted to surprise you, but I'm really far along in my savings plan, and I have enough for a deposit on an apartment by you, babe.
Oh my God.
So,
oh my God.
I mean, this isn't really how I wanted to tell you, but like, babe, I'm going to come to you.
No, this is not how I wanted to hear it either.
We're all going to be neighbors.
Yeah.
I'm also moving next to you guys.
Me too.
I'm already there.
That's cool.
Yeah. I mean, I'm excited.
Yeah, me
I wanted
too.
to surprise you, but like, I guess this is a surprise.
Well, for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry that this is how this had to come out. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, me
this
too.
out. Like,
Oh my goodness. Brayden, what?
better than this.
You know she's not cheating, and that's dope, man. Congratulations. It sounds like you guys are actually pretty happy.
Yeah, this ended up really good.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for thinking she was cheating. My heart's all warm now. Daisy is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. She's been dating her boyfriend Tyler for about a year, but now she thinks something's going on, so we'll see if we can help her out. Daisy, what's up? Why do you think Tyler's cheating?
Yeah, so we've been together for like a year now. My sister actually is the one who set us up, and when I first started dating him, she kind of said like, hey, I know he sort of has a past, like he has cheated. He's, maybe not the most trustworthy guy, but to be honest, like I've dated guys like that in the past, and I kind of felt like maybe I could be the one to like change him or tame him, so I wasn't super concerned about it. And he's always like really respectful to me, and like we don't really even fight like with each other at all. So, things aren't like boring. Like he's not like a chill guy necessarily. Like we like to go out and we like to do stuff, and we've gotten into some trouble like at a club before, and we've done some stupid things in public that I can't really say on the air, but other than that, like things have been like pretty good between the two of us. So my sister texted me the other night, and she said that she saw him at a club, which isn't like, crazy to me because like we do like to go out. But she said that he was like kind of all over this girl. And when she called me, I kind of just brushed it off, and then I was sort of like yelling at her because I felt like she was kind of starting to try and cause some like problems or drama, and I just don't really feel like he would do something like that. And she's just somebody who is like kind of addicted to drama, so I just felt like this was like her trying to stir the pot again. So then when he got home, I told him like, oh, this is what she said, and I thought it was kind of funny. And then he didn't think it was funny, like, at all. So he got really mad at it about it, and he started talking about my sister. And I get that he was pissed. Like, I totally understand that. But he got, like, really, really pissed to the point where then it kind of started to feel, like, weird. Like,
okay,
why are you this?
Huh, like a weird defensive, like a too overly defensive response.
Yeah, it was like he got too upset. So now I'm just not really sure what to think. And the more I think about it, the more I'm like, something's not adding up. And like maybe what she said was true and he was doing something. And I think he's going to be really pissed when he finds out that I called a radio station to get to the bottom of this. But I kind of feel like I have to know before I, make a decision, like if I'm going to go forward or not.
Do you think that you're the type of person that would be upset if he was just dancing with somebody at a club, maybe in a flirty way, but there was no actual cheating? And there's no wrong answer. I'm curious to see what, your sister's definition of him really stepping out on you is.
Yeah. I mean, I think for me, that feels like a no. Like I wouldn't do that with another guy. And I think he'd be mad if he saw me do that with another guy.
Okay.
Well, you already told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member at, so we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and tell him that he's the lucky winner this month of flowers to be delivered to anybody that he wants, and we'll see if he sends those flowers to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next. Right in the middle of today's To Catch a Cheater, and Daisy is on the phone. She thinks that her boyfriend of about a year might be cheating on her. So in a second, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at, and say that every month we choose one lucky rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered to anybody that they want. We'll see if he sends those to her or to somebody else. But before we do that, Daisy, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
Yeah, so my sister saw my boyfriend at a club, kind of like hanging on some girl. And then when he came home, I told him about it, like kind of joking about it, because I thought it was funny because it just seemed like completely ridiculous and something he wouldn't do. And he got so upset that now I feel like maybe there is some kind of like truth to it.
Somebody gets really, really, really angry when they're not just being straight up accused when you ask them about it, you know? Mm-hmm. That's usually a sign that something's going on. So hopefully not, but we'll see if we can figure it out right now. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbel calling from. I was looking for a rewards card member named Tyler.
Oh, this is he. Sorry, who is this again?
I'm actually calling to say congratulations and thank you for shopping with us. You're this month's big winner.
I don't think I don't think I entered anything.
I'm not sure if you've seen the signs, but every single month we choose one rewards card member at random to say thank you very much for being a loyal customer by gifting you free flower delivery from our floral department. So you've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolate, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States.
No way! Wow, I never win anything. That's great.
Well, can't say that anymore.
Wow, yeah, okay, cool.
If you know who you want to send them to right now, I can take the information down in just a matter of minutes over the phone. If you need some time to think about it, I can set up a time to call you back.
You said how many flowers?
36 long stem red roses.
Oh, okay. Now, quick question. Is it possible to send them, to break those up and send them to different people?
Sure, we can split them up. So I'll just need to get some info from you. Give me 1 second. Do you know who you want to send them to now, or do you need me to call you back?
Yeah, no, I can give you names now for sure.
Great. Okay. And so what I will need from you is the first and last name of the first person you want to send them to.
Hold on. It's Anna, and I got to check my phone for last name. Hold on a second.
Okay. And then just while I'm on this page of the thing here, with the other person's name, I'll just go ahead and type that in on the. We got two tabs.
Sure, yeah. So, this will be Beth.
Okay.
And the last one will be Daisy. And they're all spelled like normal names, like basically.
Yeah, I thought I was just splitting up two. So you want to split it in 3 ways there, I guess.
3, yeah. 12. If I could do 12, 12, and 12.
Okay, I've got them all in there. So Anna, Beth, and Daisy. And then do you want to put anything on cards to these people?
I mean, you could just put on the same thing on all 3. I think that'll be fine. I don't feel like writing a card for everybody.
Okay, great. I can do that.
Just put love you, baby, thinking of you. Something like that.
Got it. And, okay, well, that is all the info I needed because, Tyler, this is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show. My name is Jubal.
3? Bro. My name's Nina, also on the show.
And I'm Victoria.
Your girlfriend, Daisy, is on the phone as well.
Tyler, what the
Whoa, hold up. What?
You've nothing to say?
We do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, and that's what this is.
And today it did.
Daisy, what the what are you kidding me right now? This is you're gonna, I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say.
You probably shouldn't.
Yeah, no.
Am I kidding you? Am I kidding? What did I do in this situation?
You were gonna get roses. Are you still gonna get the roses?
I was gonna get roses? I knew that something was going on with you and Anna. I knew it. I knew there was just something in my head that told me that you said you were just work friends, but I knew it. This is disgusting. And who is Beth? What is this, Tyler? Seriously, what is this?
What is what? Here's your problem, right? I don't know what you think you know, but you don't know anything. I was going to send you roses, and I'm allowed to, is it illegal to send roses to someone? I didn't even pay anything for them.
With the same card?
The
yeah.
Well, I don't know. Like, bro called me and was like, "Hey, what do you want to put in?" I don't know. Like, I don't have time for all this nonsense.
Do you have 3 girlfriends?
Like, whatever.
Love you, baby. That's just something you're going to say to like a random friend.
It's something I said to you. I don't have time to write all
And to
3
2 other
cards.
girls.
That's ridiculous. Okay, you know what? Like, this is ridiculous. I don't. What do you want me to say here? What do you want me to say? Okay, like,
The
you want me to
truth?
say you're the only one?
I guess I was under the impression that I was, yeah.
Well, you're not. Okay, I'm sorry. Like, I'm young. I told you, like, when we first met, that this is who I am. Like, I want to play the field, and it's like, I don't see myself being this type of person. And so, if you've been thinking that, then sorry, okay, but like, this is who I am. You know, like,
You're
I'm
just like such a liar. Like, I literally can't even listen to you speak anymore. You're literally such a liar. You are
I was going to send you roses. You're complaining a lot for someone who's going to get roses and a card that says "I love you."
Romantic, very romantic.
The same card to 2 other women.
Who cares about them? You don't even know them. So, like, what does it matter?
What does it matter? What does it? You're my boyfriend. I don't have another boyfriend.
But, like, you can't own somebody. You can't own
What?
a person or a thing.
Then don't be somebody's boyfriend.
I'll say, but you can be in a relationship, sir.
I can be a few people's boyfriend. What's wrong with that?
Well, not disclosing that information probably to all of the girlfriends ahead of time.
They don't, like, I'm saying they don't have to know.
anything
I
else.
tell them, like, listen, this is who I am. Like, that's who I am. I'm upfront about it.
You were not upfront about it.
I told you when we first met that, like, hey, I play the field. This is who I am. You were just trying to make me, I guess, into something I wasn't. I'm
And then
sorry
you asked
were
to be my
weren't living
boyfriend.
you weren't living in reality, okay? I told you who I was. I showed you who I am. I was authentic the whole time. And instead,
Okay.
you're whatever.
All right, you know what? Thank you guys for helping me figure this out, but I can't listen to this anymore, so I'm just gonna go.
Oh, you know what? You're not. No, you're not in charge of this. You're not in charge of this, okay? I'm the one who gets to say when this is over.
I think we are.
Yeah, actually, I am. I hung up on him right there.
He's a dick.
The amount of lying that was just happening was like, it was just too much for me. I really couldn't hear it anymore. So thank you for at least, I guess, helping me figure it out.
Yeah.
At least now you know. And make sure you don't make that
Yeah.
about you. I mean, obviously, he's got some issues he needs to work out.
Yeah,
I'm so sorry.
that's okay. Thank you.
Roy is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. He thinks that his girlfriend of 3.5 years might be messing around. Her name is Melissa. What's up, Roy?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Not too bad, man. How are you?
Well,
You know,
I mean,
kind of regrettable situation, to be honest.
yeah, I always hate when I ask that question on this segment because obviously you're not doing the best. You think that your partner might be cheating on you. And I'm assuming this is kind of a last resort for you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to do. She just won't open up to me.
Okay. So tell us what's going on.
So lately, she's been just on the phone texting all the time. And, like, I don't know. She's just not really paying much attention. She seems aloof. When I ask her about it, she's kind of like, oh, you know, don't worry about it kind of situation, you know. And I just feel like I'm being left in the cold, and I don't really know what's going on.
does she normally communicate with you pretty thoroughly? Like, is this a different way for her to communicate with you altogether?
Yeah, it feels weird. She seems very frustrated with me, and I don't get why. The only reason I'm even bringing it up is because, you know, we had a situation in the past where she did cheat on me, and this is making me suspicious.
When was that? Was it recent or?
It was like 6 months ago.
Obviously, you decided to forgive her for that and try to move forward.
Yeah, and, like, we've been good, but the last, like, few weeks it's been just, like, weird. I don't know. I feel like she's changing or something. It's really bothering me.
What did it feel like when she cheated on you 6 months ago? Does it feel like this?
No, not exactly, because she was still talking to me, so that was kind of a shock when I found out, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Have you let her know that you're suspicious that she's messing around? Like, or have you asked questions that?
Not directly, but I've like asked her, like, what's going on? Like, why are you so cold? Like, you know, I didn't want to be, like, too forward about the cheating thing, you know, because it's like then she might pull back more.
So when you found out she was cheating on you the first time, did she admit to that or did you catch her?
Well, I caught her, but then she admitted it. It was like some evidence, and then I confronted her, and then she had ended up admitting it. And it wasn't like 100% evidence, but once I kind of found the evidence, I was like, what does this mean? And then she told me the truth. And so we had a conversation, and I decided to forgive her, and we moved on.
Huh. Okay.
It is shady.
Yeah.
You know, she's acting different. And then the fact that happened 6 months ago, and you would think if it was that recent, she would be going out of her way to make sure that you knew she wasn't messing around, you know?
Yeah, because I'd be on edge too, Roy. Let's be honest.
Yeah, and she's been late coming home, and she's not telling me why.
Did you know the guy she originally cheated on with? Like,
no.
have you met all her coworkers and like people who she like works with? Do you trust people she works with?
I only know a couple of them that she's kind of like more friends with. I don't know all of them, and those are like two females that she's kind of close with.
So when this happened before, did she give you details about how she met that person?
A little bit. It was more like I was more focused on the betrayal than I was on like the details of how.
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense.
For sure.
Okay.
The reason I was asking is I was wondering if they were also a coworker. You know?
Yeah, so it wasn't a coworker. We definitely confirmed that.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. You told us what grocery store she shops at and is a rewards card member at, so we'll call her, pretend to be from there, and say every single month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our brand new and improved floral department, and we'll see if she sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
All right, man. Play a song, come back, and then get your To Catch a Cheater next. If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Roy is on the phone, and Roy thinks that his girlfriend of 3.5 years, Melissa, might be cheating on him. She actually has cheated on him before. 6 months ago, he caught her, and now he thinks it might be happening again, so we're about to help him out. Real quick, Roy, refresh everybody's memory. What's going on?
Well, to keep it quick, she's just been acting cold. She's been texting a lot, looking at her phone a lot. We haven't really been engaging like we used to, and then she's coming home from work late. And she gets frustrated whenever I mention it.
All right, we're about to call her and pretend to be from the grocery store that she's a rewards card member at, and tell her that every single month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our beautiful new and improved floral department. It's so nice. Now.
Yay.
We'll see if she believes that and if she sends the flowers to you or to somebody else, okay? You ready?
Yes.
All right, cool. I'm going to dial the phone number right now.
Hello?
Hi, this is Gorbel calling from... Is this Melissa?
This is she?
Melissa, hi, you're a rewards card member with us, and I just wanted to say congratulations, you're this month's winner.
I'm sorry, I haven't heard of this before. What's going on?
Oh, the flowers. You're this month's winner.
I won flowers?
Well, we recently reimagined our floral department, and to celebrate that, we choose one rewards card member at random each month who gets free flowers delivered from our brand new floral department. We do delivery now. We're trying to get the word out and also say thank you for shopping.
Totally free?
Totally free. 36 long stem red roses, a card, and a box of chocolates.
That is so sweet. That is awesome.
For the flower delivery, if you know who you want to send them to right now, I can take the information in just a couple minutes on the phone.
Yeah, I can do that right now. Like, what do you guys need?
All I would need is the first and last name of the person you want to send them to. If you want to put anything on a card, I would need that, and then the address.
Great. Okay, so yeah, I guess let's send them to Roy.
Did you want to include a card?
I guess you can write, like, hey, love, sorry, I've been really stressed out. Thanks for being there.
Hey, I got a question real quick,
Sure.
if you don't mind.
Yeah, no problem.
How long you guys been together?
3.5 years.
3.5 years, okay. So, hey, real quick, I just want to let you know that this is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Hi.
It's not the grocery store at all. That's Nina.
What?
Hi.
And that's Victoria. There's 3 people on the phone right now.
What's this about?
We do a segment on our show called To Catch a Cheater, and your boyfriend, Roy, is actually on the phone. He's been listening the whole time. And it's
What?
it's a segment where we try to see if somebody is messing around with their significant other.
Roy, are you there?
Hi.
care to explain? What the heck is going on here?
I'm kind of relieved that you sent me the roses, but I'm sorry, I didn't trust you.
Roy, I'm not cheating on you.
I mean, it was just hard to believe. You've been so, like, cold and, like, stressed out and, like, you're just acting weird with me lately. I don't know.
Like, when are you going to trust me?
When the wounds are healed. I'm still hurting.
That was 6 months ago. I cheated on you 6 months ago. Like, you forgave me. That's that. I feel like it's time to move on.
It would be easier if I knew why you were texting and looking at your phone all the time and not engaging with me. I just feel like you've been distant and it's opening the wound up again.
Okay, you want to hear all of the boring work stuff? That's fine. You know that I want to keep work as work and home as home. It's a stressful job. I don't really want to talk about it, but I guess I'm here on the radio freaking talking about it. So I have a new coworker. They're my superior. They are stressing me out because they're texting me constantly about, like, everything. Like, they're new in town, what grocery store to go to, what bar to go to, everything that they could, like, I'm their personal assistant, and I just want to get home, turn on the TV, like, relax a little bit and not think about it for like a second, but then they just keep texting me. So I don't want to talk about it. And that's literally all that it is.
Okay, yeah, so what's this person that you're texting the name? What is this new coworker? Like, you haven't told me anything.
Why do you care what their name is? Why is that important?
Because we're in a relationship. I feel like if you're texting somebody all the time, I'd like to at least know who they are.
Fair.
That's fair.
You gotta trust me. Like, I don't need to tell you this.
This is making it harder.
Yeah, why wouldn't you just tell him the name of your coworker?
Fine, okay. Jason. That's his name.
Oh.
Oh, so it is a guy.
I'm gonna have male coworkers.
I mean, the fact that you're hiding it from me, that makes it more suspicious. Look, I'm choosing to trust you, but, like, I'm still hurting, and the fact that, like, you're texting somebody all the time, and it's a guy, even though he's your coworker, and you wouldn't tell me anything about what was going on, that it makes me suspicious, and I'm choosing to lay that aside for the sake of our relationship, but, like, you gotta let me know what's going on when I ask you.
Roy, I already said that I would. Can we just, like, drop this? He's my coworker.
See, that doesn't help. I feel like your attitude right now is, like, super defensive, and that makes it hard
I am not being defensive. I am not being defensive.
Ooh.
Okay?
No.
I told you what I told you. Look, I gotta go. I gotta go back to work.
Okay.
But I'll see you later.
Okay, let's throw it to a vote. Is something going on? Nina?
I want to say no, but she's curious. Like, I think she's attracted to Jason.
Okay. Victoria?
I don't know. It's the defensiveness that's getting me. Like, she's too defensive for nothing to be going on, in my opinion.
Yeah, and the person whose opinion really matters. Roy, what do you think?
I'm having really mixed opinions because she sent me the roses without hesitation, but, like, when I said you're being defensive, she blew up.
That's why she's not cheating on you right now, Roy. But I think we have to watch the
Right
situation closely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want you to think about it. She didn't sound very reasonable and willing to see your side. And she is the one that cheated, right?
Yeah, I mean, I've been faithful.
Okay. I think Roy, ultimately, is she worth maybe getting hurt again?
Right now I'm questioning. I wanted to say yes when it was kind of like first with the roses, she gave them to me, but now, like, her response was pretty unreasonable.
It was. If you continue the relationship with her, it could happen again, right? Maybe not. But, like, if you do choose to trust her, you got to trust her. And you do, you could open yourself up to her doing it again. Are you willing to take that risk? I guess is what I feel like you have to, the things you have to weigh.
Yeah, I'm still on the fence. I mean, I think I'm going to try and give her a chance, and if the behavior doesn't change, I'm just going to call it quits.
Okay. Well, let us know. Keep us updated, man.
Yeah, good luck, Roy.
Good luck.
Yeah.
We're pulling for you.
I appreciate your help, guys.
Yeah, no problem. And if it ends up not working out, don't worry. We can find you another date from someone who texts in the show. We got a lot of people texting in who want dates all the time.
Victoria's here, too.
Victoria, too, yeah. Anybody?
Hi.
He has a girlfriend!
Okay, I'm done.
Thanks, you guys. Victoria, I'll keep that in mind.
All right. Gwen is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she's been married to her husband, John, for 2 years, but now she thinks something might be going on, so we'll see if we can help her out. Gwen, what's going on? Why do you think your husband's cheating?
Well, it's been, a good 2 years so far, and I've got a clothing business that's really just taken off. So I can spend a little bit of time at home. And my husband, John, he just started culinary school, and he's working his butt off. And he's always had a drive for it. He's totally excited about it. And I want to be there to support him in any way I can. And I'm also really glad that I can support him while he finishes school, So, again, things have been pretty good. It's just that ever since he started these classes and school, he hasn't been necessarily absent when it comes to us, but just like a little bit more standoffish, like he's super focused and wants a little bit more than just finishing the school. He wants to just knock it out of the park, and he's just focused on everything other than us, and there's also this, other dynamic where there's this girl in this class named April. She's cute, and mousy, and sort of the artsy type,
Okay.
And I know he likes her, and she actually came over one night, so they could work on a project for school together. And they made this amazing seared fish, and, it was really good. So it was hard to be mad. But, while they were cooking together, they seemed a little cozy, and it sort of sent off some alarms in my head. Like, I was like, that's a little bit too cozy for my taste, get your hands off my man. So I let it go, but just decided it's a good idea to maybe keep an eye on that. And then I started to notice that he was getting these weird texts at like all hours, sometimes even late at night. And I don't want to be the jealous type and like immediately jump to conclusions, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, I know it's that girl. I know it is, So I asked him one night, like, where are these texts coming from? Who is this? We were watching a movie, and I was like, I can't take it anymore. I just need to know.
Yeah.
And he got really annoyed. Like he, when I asked, and he's like, look, it's just April. She's got some school stuff she sent me, and, it's nothing. It's no big deal. So I was like, okay. Again, I didn't want to start a random fight. Didn't want to be like the total jealous type, not just 2 years into the marriage, but it bothers me so much. And I know him, and he loves me, and I don't feel like he would cheat on me. But ever since he started these classes and hanging out with her, it's like he's turned into almost a different guy,
I just wonder if this is one of those situations where it's like April's not clearly seeing what boundaries are and is just kind of trying to make her way in. And maybe she is actually flirting with your man. Like your read probably was right. What are the chances you think that your man actually would cross that line? And he probably feels good getting attention from somebody. I mean, Jubal, doesn't it always feel good regardless if you're in a relationship, if somebody's crushing on you?
I'm different with that. I don't like it. If they know I'm in a relationship, I don't like it.
That's true. It's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Okay, I could see that.
Yeah.
He didn't bothered him very much, I mean, honestly, like I was just like a wallpaper at the time.
I should say I'm also very unaware if people are flirting with me too, so I wouldn't even probably know.
Do you think that your man would know if somebody was flirting with him, Gwen?
I don't know. Sometimes he doesn't know what I'm flirting with.
Yeah, exactly. I'm the same way. So I've been in situations like that before. Like they're flirting with me. I'm like, what? No, just having a conversation about taking my shirt off. What are you talking about?
Right. The woman always knows.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see if we can figure it out for you. You told us what grocery store you guys are rewards card members at. So we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month, one random reward card winner gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We'll see if he sends those to you or to April. Okay. Or to somebody else.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. We'll play a song, come back. Get your To Catch a Cheater next. Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Gwen is on the phone, and she thinks that her husband of 2 years named John might be cheating. So in a second, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that they're rewards card members at and say that he's this month's lucky winner of 36 long-stem red roses to be delivered to anybody that he wants. We'll see if he sends them to Gwen, his wife, or to somebody else. But before we do that, Gwen, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
Okay, so he started culinary school, and he's really into it, and he's just sort of become a different person, super focused on that. And a little less absent from me and the marriage, so to speak. And there's always a third dynamic. Her name is April, and she's cute and artsy. And she actually came over one night, and they were cooking together, and they were super, communicative with each other, almost physically, to the point where I was like, this could be a problem for me. And then all of a sudden he starts getting these texts at all hours of the night, nonstop. And when I asked him about it, he got super defensive and was like, it's no big deal. It's just April, blah, blah, blah. And I just feel like he's a different guy, and it's sort of suspect.
Well, you ready for us to call him?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Jubal calling from. I was looking for our rewards card member named John.
Yes, this is he. What can I do you for?
John, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling with some good news. Congratulations, you're this month's big winner.
Okay, big winner of what?
Oh, every single month, you might not know, every single month we choose one rewards card member at random to say thank you very much for shopping with us and thank you for being such a loyal customer by gifting you 36 long stem red roses to be delivered from our floral department to anywhere in the 50 United States and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want.
That's great. Okay. So, do I have to come in or
that is one option. The other options are if you know who you want to send them to, I can also take the information over the phone.
Oh, no, I absolutely know who I'm going to send them to.
Oh, great. I've got my form pulled up here. First, I would need the first and last name of the person that you would like to send them to.
It's going to be Gwen.
And is there anything you would like to put on a card? Would you like to send a card with it?
Well, so it's going to my wife. And I think...
Wife, huh?
I often describe her to other people as the light of my life. For a reason.
Yeah.
She's smart, she's beautiful, she's so supportive of me.
You know what happened with me? I started taking the culinary school, and then there's this other girl in the class, and her and I started getting hot and heavy.
Oh, yeah. I'm actually in culinary school right now myself.
That's interesting. Hope her name's not April.
Yeah, that's...
John, this is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show. My name's Jubal.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And your wife Gwen is actually on the phone. We do a segment on the show called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be sleeping around, we can try to catch them. So that's what this is.
What? So you're calling me because you think my wife is cheating?
No, actually, I was a little bit nervous because all of a sudden you have this friend, April. She comes over to the house. You're cozy all the time. And she sends you these texts, at weird hours of the night. And you get completely distracted, and you're super focused on finishing school. And I just was a little bit nervous, to be quite honest.
Oh, sweetie. I'm so sorry. I feel real bad that you. I wish you had come and talked to me about this before we got to.
I mean, I've asked you about the text before, and I felt like you just kind of were annoyed and blew it off, So, I mean, I just didn't know what to think, honestly, because we just haven't had much time for each other. And you're, like I said, super focused on school, which is great, but I don't want you to be super focused on April.
I'm sorry if I came across as annoyed when you were asking me about the text messages. It's embarrassing to admit, but I didn't want you to feel disappointed in me because I've been falling behind in class recently, and you've been so supportive about me, getting my assignments done and doing this, and you know how much I love spending time in the kitchen. I just really didn't want you to feel disappointed. So I've been talking to April, but she's been kind of like a big sister to me because she's been helping me out with assignments, and she's been sending me recipes and stuff like that. And as much as I'm getting done in the class on my own, she's been like a real lifeline.
Right. Well, I couldn't be disappointed in you. I mean, I love you, but does April know that she's like a big sister? I mean.
Well, April's gay, so...
Oh. Well, twist. Okay. Well, that's
twist.
okay.
I mean,
Okay.
not to put her business out there, but like I'm pretty certain she has no interest in me.
Gwen thought that she was kind of flirty when she saw you guys hanging out.
No, I mean, like we're close, but like when you're in the kitchen, like you try to have as much fun as you can, even though it's kind of like an intense environment, so like you will get playful, but like we never, at least for me, there's never been anything there.
Isn't it cute, John?
Well,
your wifey was really worried.
Yeah, I feel bad though, because I don't want her to worry about me or with any woman.
Oh, good.
Well, it sort of changes everything knowing, that April's preference is not men, because, they flirt, but it's not real flirting. So that makes me feel so much better. It's or what's the term I'm looking for? It's not dangerous flirting.
Platonic.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I doubted you, but the text thing, too, like that late at night and whatever, and you just get so distracted, it just bothered me, so.
No, like I said, I'll be more than happy to show you the text messages, but they're all just recipes. She's really been helping me carry through.
Really read this wrong.
If anything,
you read this real wrong, Gwen.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone's in danger in the house, it would more likely be you than me.
Like she would be a danger because like the girl would come on to her, not him.
I thought he was saying she was more likely to cheat. I was like, that's rude. I get it now.
Well, it sounds like you guys are going to be just fine.
Yeah.
I hope so. Yeah, I'm sorry, honey. I love you. I didn't mean to be, I just want to be that girl, but like, I love you, and I was jealous, and so I did now.
Yeah, I love you too. Like I was gonna, when I thought this was for flowers, I was gonna tell him to write that you're the spice of my life, and I mean that. Everything about you makes me a better person.
Aww.
That's cute.
Aww.
You make me cry.
Katie is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. She's been married to her husband for 8 years. His name is Seth, but now she thinks that something might be going on, so we'll see if we can help her out. Katie, sorry you're going through this, but why don't you tell us what's going on? Why do you think your husband is cheating?
I don't know if he's cheating or not. It's just this weird. We have a very good marriage, and we have, I guess we've had a handful of rough spots, but over the course of 8, we were together for 11 years, so a couple of years before we got married. And so there's going to be some rough spots, but we still went out, we were trying, we were having fun. We were, going to concerts and we like to bowl. And I don't know. I always looked at us and thought of us as being like a really strong couple. And I don't know. I guess in the last couple of years, we both just started to work more and more. I got this promotion and we're at work so much that I guess I kind of got complacent. Maybe he did too, get home and just eat dinner and go to bed. And now he doesn't really want to go out as much anymore, which all of this in my mind is kind of normal. Like, we've been together for a really long time. And he's kind of a stereotypically kind of lazy dude, and I like that about him. I like being comfy and cozy at home, but he does, he goes to see his friend Josh, but that's been one of his best friends since high school, and I don't think he could be the cheater type because he doesn't really want to go out and do anything. But like I said, things have been different this last month. So he's going over to Josh's place twice as much as he usually does, and I don't know, I'm wondering what he's really doing at his house. I've heard he's complained in the past about how Josh is he can get annoying after a while. And I've hung out with Josh and Seth before, and I can confirm that. I don't know if we met him now in real life, would he be close friends with him? I don't know. It's not he's been friends with him since high school, and I respect that and I admire that, and I see, there's a lot of love there for him, but I don't know, he's a boring dude and he's kind of annoying, and I can't figure out what he's doing over there twice as much as usual. So that's one thing. And then the other thing that's been this kind of huge change is that all of a sudden Seth is a workout guy. I probably wouldn't have called you guys if it wasn't for that. He's working out every single day for several hours at a time. But I don't think he's ever worked out since we first met. Is he doing it to impress someone? Is it someone at work? Like, he's there a long time. I don't know. This is not me. Like, I'm not normally an insecure person. I know that, like, it doesn't feel good.
Yeah, I wouldn't call yourself insecure, even though it's like you're noticing things are changing. And of course, it's going to set off an alarm in you. So that's not even an insecurity.
And his appetite is less too now. Like, he says he's not really very hungry when we have dinner. Like, he had a big lunch or something like that. And that, like, there's never been a time where Seth hasn't wanted, like, pizza, or Friday we usually get Mexican dinner. And I don't know, he's just not finishing his plate, which is, again, unusual. And I asked him about it, and he just said he wanted to get back into shape, which, again, totally valid. I want to support him in that. I don't want to, like, deter him in any way. I'm just nervous.
Yeah, and then if he's spending more time at the boring Josh's house.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not at actual
At boring Josh's house, yeah.
I'm just curious as to what triggered it. Maybe it's not necessarily cheating. Maybe it's just he was inspired by something. I don't know. Hopefully he's not.
All right, you already told us what grocery store you guys are reward card members at, so we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We'll see if he sends those to you or somebody else, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right. We'll play a song, come back, get your To Catch a Cheater next. Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Katie is on the phone, and she thinks that her husband, Seth, of 8 years, might be cheating. So in a second, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards member at, and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department, and he's this month's big winner. We'll see if he sends those flowers to his wife, Katie, or someone else. But first, Katie, why don't you refresh everybody's memory on what's going on?
Yeah, we've just drifted a little in the last couple of years. We both work a lot, and in the last couple of months, he's totally changed. Suddenly, he's going over to his friend's house twice as much as usual. It's an old high school buddy who I think is pretty boring. He's told me he's boring. And the big thing that's worrying me is suddenly he's working out every day, which is great. He's looking great, but he's never been a workout guy. He's eating healthy. It's just such a sudden shift, and I'm just worried.
Okay. You ready for us to call him?
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbel calling from I was looking for a rewards card member named Seth.
Yeah, that's me.
Seth, hi. Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm calling to actually tell you congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Okay. What did I win?
Every single month, we choose one lucky rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. Absolutely free, 100% on us to anybody that you want. You won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolate, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want.
All right. That's very cool. Not bad.
So here's how it works. I can take down the information in just a couple minutes over the phone.
No, it's fine. I actually have a little bit of downtime. It's good.
All I will need is the first and last name of the person you want to send them to.
Okay. Same last name as mine, and Katie.
And anything you'd like to put on the card?
Yeah. Pretty roses for a pretty lady. Love you, kid.
Oh, I like that.
Thanks.
Yeah. So you ever cheat on your wife at all? Ever?
Who's this?
Seth, my name is Jubal, and I host a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Hi, Seth. Whole show's here. I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And your wife, Katie, is actually on the phone listening to this.
So this is kind of like a setup to see if I'm cheating or something like that? Is that like a...
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Oh.
We do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, and Katie thought maybe there might be something going on, so we were seeing if we could catch you by who you'd send flowers to.
Thanks for the flowers, babe.
Why would you do this? This isn't...
Oh, I'm sorry. I just didn't know what to do. You've been so different this last month. I mean, you're not the same guy. You're working out every single day for like multiple hours at a time. And I don't know. I just got in my head about stuff. I mean, I asked you why, and you didn't give me a reason. You just said you wanted to be more healthy, which is valid, but like, it's just so sudden. And I don't know, you're spending all this time over at Josh's. Like, double, sometimes triple as much as you used to. And like, it's just so like, are you really there? I don't know.
It's crazy. You think that I actually cheat on you. It's very cute, but like not really. You think that I would cheat on you with some like hot lady or something? That's not who I am.
I'm sorry, he's definitely not cheating. If he would cheat on you with some hot lady.
I love you. I wouldn't do that. But also, I guess we should probably talk about it. Something kind of happened that made me kind of look at my life and where I am right now. This is weird. So the reason I've been spending a lot of time with Josh, and he doesn't really want anybody to know, but you're kind of forcing my hand in this. He's been diagnosed with cancer.
I'm so sorry.
I've been going with him to some doctor visits and stuff, because he doesn't live near his family, and we've been best friends for a long time. And doctors are saying that it's totally treatable, and success rates are pretty good, pretty responsive with how early they caught it. But I mean, that's kind of what's been going on with him. And Josh is really kind of secretive in his life, and he's like, don't tell anybody, it's very embarrassing and everything. And I just didn't know what to do, so I've just really been kind of there for him as he's going through this, so he doesn't have to do it alone.
I had no idea. I had no idea. I'm so. I mean, wow. But what does that have to do with you? Like the working out and the eating? I mean, it's all that related.
Honestly, it was when I saw the look in his eyes when he first told me. He couldn't stop crying, and it kind of freaked me out. It kind of like made me think about my mortality and everything. And I just, as soon as I saw that look in his eyes, I just decided, I was like, you have to make sure that you're around for the people you care about. It wouldn't be good if, he's going through this and, I haven't been healthy. I haven't been, I'm lax and eating pizza. We always go out for Chinese, we always go out for Mexican food and everything. And I'm just like, let me just make sure that I'm here. Let me just make sure that I'm around. So I really just wanted to be healthier and just be here for him, be here for you, be here for everybody that I care about. And, it sucked too. Cause I mean, I haven't worked out like this in years, but now that I'm doing it and really focusing on the reasons for doing it, it makes me start to enjoy it. Like I kind of trick my brain into thinking like, you want to do this. And next thing you know, it's like, I do want to do this. And then eating right kind of followed. I mean, I know I say I don't have an appetite a lot of the time, but I don't. I'm just trying to eat a little bit better, That's
now I feel terrible. Why didn't you just tell me? Why didn't you tell me any of this? I would have understood completely.
I'm a little, to be honest, I'm a little embarrassed about it too. I haven't done anything physical since way before the pandemic, and I just got used to that lax lifestyle. We just hang out, and we always just kind of stay home and hang out, and we've just been in that mode. And when Josh's health scare made me kind of realize that that's not a way to live. It's just kind of a way to just be. And I just want to do more. I just want to be here and just have a better, healthier life, and not make a noise every single time I bend over. And honestly, I think that maybe I didn't tell you because as Josh was going through this, I was trying to respect his privacy, and then the embarrassment from him kind of leaked over onto me. And I was like, let me just, it's like sometimes if you're improving yourself, you kind of want to hide from the world and then reappear as a better version of yourself. I should have definitely told you because you clearly thought I was sneaking around for somebody.
Well, I'm really... God, I'm really sorry.
Yeah, sorry about your friend, man. But Katie, at least now he's not cheating.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they caught it early. Now everybody's got this awakened need for wellness, and I think that's a great thing.
Yeah. I mean, I'll keep looking for a side piece, though.
Well, if that happens, you can hear from us again there.
Justine is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. She's been married to her husband Damon for 8 years, but now she's suspicious that something might be going on. So we're going to see if we can help her out. Hopefully he's not cheating, but if he is, Justine, hopefully we can catch him so you can find out,
Yeah.
But I'm sorry you're in this situation. What's going on?
Yeah, me and my boo thing have been married for 8 years. We have kind of a tumultuous past. He did cheat back in the day, and it took us a very long time to get through it. That was about 3 years ago. It put us in a huge rut. We did so much work around it, and I suspect that he might be back to his old ways.
That's so frustrating and heartbreaking at the same time.
It really is. And we, at the time we mended our relationship, we made a promise to just be brutally honest about what we both want, if anything ever changed, physically, mentally, spiritually, everything. And it took me a really long time to get past the original break in our relationship, and we've mended a lot, grown so much since then, and now I'm just kind of at a loss with how this could potentially be happening again.
Aww. Did you ask him about it? I mean, as part of the brutal honesty, did you put him in a position to have to tell you something?
I mean, no, it's just a feeling like he'll go out to the club with friends. And I've asked him if nothing happened. So mentioned that he was talking to this girl at a club, but nothing happened. Again, it's always nothing ever happened. He'll come later than usual, come home later than usual at odd hours. Again, nothing ever happened. And there's this one girl named Beth that he did say that he talked to for a while. And they just chatted while his friends were trying to pick up other women or some story like that. I want to believe it. I want to believe it's all it is, but it just feels a little too familiar to be true.
Yeah.
I want to think it's all in my head, but I just need to know for sure.
So are his friends single? Like the ones that he's been going out with? I mean, you say they're trying to hit on women, but they're okay.
Yeah, they're very single.
Okay.
That kind of makes it hard. That sounds bad when I say it makes it harder, but it
kind of does, because it puts him in a spot to be faced with temptation.
Yeah.
More often, because you want to go be a good wingman, you want to go be there for your boys, you want to party, but then it's like you're going to be the guy on the side. But if the right thing presents itself to you, are you going to say no?
Yeah, like there's after parties. Girls generally, if they're single, go out with single girls. He's going out with single guys. It's just.
Well, you should be able to trust him while he's with his friends too. Yeah. It's just the fact that
absolutely, yeah. It's just clubs and coming home at all hours, and then just some of the comments, and again, the nothing ever happened. I just have this feeling.
Does he know it's bothering you?
I think he can tell a little bit.
Okay. And he's done nothing to try to reassure you?
He's just said nothing ever happened.
What does your gut say, Jubal?
I mean, I don't know. One of two things. Either something did happen, or he's just not a very good communicator in that, he's not he's just saying nothing happened, but he's not talking about how you feel about it, or what you're scared of, which is normal for dudes. A lot of dudes that get defensive like that right away, because if they didn't do anything wrong, they're just like, well, I didn't do anything. Stop it. It's more about talking and being like, hey, I know you feel this way, but X, Y, and Z, this is why you should know you're safe.
So that's what we're hoping for. You just got to make him talk.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Well, you told us what grocery store you guys are rewards card members at. So we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. And we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Awesome, thank you.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, get your To Catch a Cheater next. Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Justine is on the phone, and she thinks that her husband of 8 years, Damon, might be cheating. So in a second, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at, and say that every single month we choose one rewards member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We'll see if he sends those to his wife, Justine, or to somebody else. But before we do that, Justine, why don't you refresh everybody's memory on your situation?
Yeah, I've been with this man for 8 years. He cheated about 3 years ago, and it took us forever to get past it. And now some of the same sort of things are coming up in our relationship. This just doesn't feel right. He's coming home at odd hours, saying nothing ever happened, out with single friends. I just have a feeling, and I'm really needing to know what the real deal is.
Okay. You ready for us to call him?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, this is Corbel calling from I was looking for our rewards member, Damon.
Yeah, this is Damon.
Damon, I'm actually calling because you're this month's big winner. Congratulations.
All right. What did I win here? What's
the flowers?
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if you've seen, but every single month we choose one rewards card member to say thank you very much for shopping with us by gifting you 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States of America.
Oh, wow.
Congratulations, and thank you very much.
Well, thank you, I guess.
If you know who you want to send them to, I can take the information down in just a matter of minutes over the phone.
So you can get that information from me right now?
Yeah, it just takes about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know who you want to send them to right now?
Yeah. You just need like a first and last name for the person that I want to send this to?
I'll need a name and address and anything you want to put in a card. I'm pulling up the form right now. So first, let's start with the name. Yes. First and last name, please.
Yeah. Let's make it out to Beth.
So it's Beth. All right. And is there anything you would like to put in a card to Beth?
Maybe just write like, last night was fire. Let's keep the flames going.
That sounds fun. Sorry, I'm not getting into your personal business there. I won't be needing the address actually on that.
Okay. So 123.
No, I don't need it because this is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show. My name's Jubal.
Yeah, I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And your wife Justine is on the other phone, on the other line, listening.
Whoa.
What? That's your response?
Hey, Justine?
What
are you?
Best?
What are you doing, woman? You really want to do this here?
I think you need to tell me who Beth is right now.
Beth is a really, really hot chick that's been at the club the last few times I went that I told you about. She's the one with the cute little dragon tattoo above her left shoulder. And she really thinks I'm hot.
Oh, yeah? How hot was y'all's adventure?
She thought I was hot enough that she wanted to take me home with her. And she practically kidnapped me and took me back to her place.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
What are you guys doing?
Oh my gosh.
What is going on?
Our honesty pack is, kind of an open relationship as long as we tell every dirty detail to each other. So I'm going to hear more about this later, but it was
so cool
exciting letting y'all in on it. Yeah, I'm sorry. We were just having a little bit of fun. I was having a little bit of fun. I thought it would be fun to kind of air it out on air.
So we're like part of your pre-bedroom ritual right now?
I mean, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, in a way.
We're foreplay.
Sometimes telling stories. Sometimes it's me. I just think it'd be really hot to, catch him cheating on air.
I mean, this is the first.
Catch him. I'm sorry. Sorry if we got y'all, but y'all are usually the ones that are pranking people. So y'all got like double pranks.
I guess this is the only instance where I say congratulations. He was cheating on you.
Okay, Boo. I'm so excited to hear all the dirty details later. I'll see you at home soon.
And get ready because I'm coming home hot.
I feel dirty.
I don't know what I feel.
All right. Well, thank you guys. No, don't call back. We're good. Sydney is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. She's been with her boyfriend Danny for only 2 months, but now she thinks that something might be going on.
Oh, no.
So see if we can help her out. Sydney, thank you for coming on the show. Sorry it has to be like this. Tell us what's going on with Danny.
Yeah, I just think something might be going on because he just went on a trip with his friends from college, but we have been spending a lot of time together, so I thought he might invite me, but he didn't. And I started getting a little worried.
You were worried because he didn't invite you, or you're worried because of something that happened on the trip?
Well, I mean, a little bit of both. I started to worry when he didn't invite me because I thought we'd been having such a good time that he might want me there. But then he didn't, and it was fine, I guess. But then when he was on the trip, he was posting things, and I saw a picture of him with his friends from college, and there were girls there, and I just happened to see a picture where he was standing really close to one of the girls, and it just made me it just kind of, the way they were standing next to each other, it was kind of close, and I thought maybe it looks like there might be something going on between the two of them.
I know that feeling. Are you guys exclusive?
Yes, we are exclusive. We're monogamous as far as I know.
Right. The not going on the trip isn't as alarming as it is when you see him next to somebody. Like, you can read body language. So did they look like they were leaning into each other?
Yeah, she looked really close. Like, there were parts of her body that were touching him that I wouldn't necessarily want touching my body if I was just a friend. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Did you ask him about it?
I mean, yeah, of course I did, but he said it was just a friend. So this is where I need you guys, because I don't know if I should be worried or not, if it's just my brain doing things, or if I should actually be worried,
Well, I think that there's a chance that she might want him too. You know what I mean? We don't know if he did anything.
Did he act suspicious or anything after the fact?
He's been acting normal and being the same Danny that I know and love, but I have a feeling. Do you know what I mean? It's just this feeling in the pit of my stomach that something might be happening or going on.
Yeah, a lot of times that's right. Sometimes it can be wrong, but, a lot of times if you feel like something's going on, it might be.
Right.
So it's
well,
good
hopefully
to check.
it's wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully you're off on this one, but...
Even if it was someone from his past and they did hook up in the past, I would still want to know about that, If I asked him, if who that was, and he said, oh, it's just a friend, I feel like that would have been an opportunity for him to say, oh, yeah, we hooked up in the past, but you don't have to worry about it now. And I feel like if he didn't say that, but something did happen, that's an indication of, I don't know.
Well, you told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member at, so we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one random rewards card member that gets free flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those flowers to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yep. All right, we'll play a song, come back, get your To Catch a Cheater next. If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Sydney is on the phone, and she thinks that her boyfriend of 2 months might be cheating on her or have cheated on her. So we're about to call him from the grocery store where he's a rewards card member at and say that he's the lucky winner this month of free flowers delivered from our floral department to anybody that he wants. And we'll see if he gives us Sydney's name or somebody else's. But before we do that, Sydney, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
Yeah, I've been dating Danny for 2 months and we are exclusive, and I think he might be cheating on me. I feel like I have a woman's intuition, and I just want to make sure that, I know what's going on in our relationship.
Well, because you saw a picture of him with another girl,
right,
and that's what kind of set off the intuition.
He went on a trip with his college friends, and I saw a picture of him standing next to someone, a girl, and it prompted me to feel some type of way and just get a little worried.
All right. Are you ready for us to call him and see if we catch him, if he is, or find out he isn't?
Yes. I think so, yes.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Jordan calling from... I was looking for our rewards card member named Danny.
Yeah, this is he.
Hi, Danny. Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling with good news. Congratulations. You're this month's big winner. Thank you for shopping with us.
Okay. Hey, what do I win?
Every single month, we choose one lucky rewards card member to say thank you very much for shopping with us by gifting you a free flower delivery from our floral department. You've actually won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy, and a card to be sent to anybody that you'd like.
Oh, wow. That sounds great.
So here's how it works. I can take the information down on the phone in just a matter of minutes.
Okay, well, I know who I'd like to send them to. Can I just tell you now?
So, yes, first and last name, and then anything you want to put on a card, and then I'll get the address from you.
Actually, can I just come and pick them up myself?
You want to come down and pick them up and then deliver them to the person we deliver them to?
Yeah, I think that would be easier for me. I'll just come on over and grab them, and then I'll send them to who I want to send them to.
I think that could probably be possible. I'd have to check on that. Can I still get the name and all the information from you?
Yeah, look, it would just be easier for me to come pick them up, and because I'm going to bring them with me because I'm going on a date next week. So it would just be easier.
You're going
for
on
me.
a date? Who are you going on a date with? Danny? What? Who are you going on a date with? Hello?
Danny, that's your girlfriend, Sydney. This is the Jubal Show. It's a radio show. My name's Jubal.
Hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And that's your girlfriend. She's on the phone. We do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be cheating on you, you try to catch them by seeing who they send flowers
Danny,
to.
Danny, who are you going on a date with next week?
What's going? What's going? Why?
What do you mean? Why? I'm worried that you're cheating on me.
What are you talking about?
What do you mean? We've been talking for 2 months. We've been dating for 2 months, and you go on this trip without me, and you didn't even invite me, and then you're hanging out with a bunch of girls, and you're saying you're going on a date now next week? What's going on? You have,
Okay.
Of course, I have reason to be worried.
Look, we really, it's only been 2 months. We've just been talking. That's it. I mean, I didn't think.
What do you mean? We've just been talking. What do you mean? We have been exclusive. We're dating. We're in a relationship. We haven't just been talking. It's been serious. You know that.
Okay, look, I mean, it's been nice. It's been great, but I didn't think that it was exclusive. I didn't get that from you. And
what are you talking about? We talked about this. We had a conversation about this. So you are going on a date with someone else next week. So you have been cheating on me.
Look, I mean, the thing is I'm just kind of like.
Yeah, just answer the question. Are you cheating on me?
Okay, look, I was going to text you about this tomorrow. I really don't feel like talking about this right now. Can we just talk about it later? Talk about it tomorrow? I don't feel comfortable talking about this right now. Okay?
No. So you are. There's a reason. I knew it. I felt it. I could just tell that you were cheating on me. I knew it. You told me that you weren't having sex with anyone else. I can't believe you did this. You lied to me. Why would you do that?
I just don't think that I'm ready for like a relationship right now. I'm just kind of.
You're clearly not ready for a relationship. You don't even know how to communicate.
I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry, okay? I was going to communicate.
You're not
I was going
sorry.
to. I didn't want to do it like this, but I wanted to be more clear about what I wanted from this.
No, you don't want to be more clear. If you wanted to be more clear, then you wouldn't have lied to me and told me that you weren't having sex with anyone else or seeing anyone else. Why would you say that and lie to me? Yeah, you're definitely not ready for. You are cheating on me. Oh my God, I can't believe this. I knew it. I knew it. I had a feeling, and I knew it, and I was right.
Can we talk about this later, Sydney? Please. I'm sorry. Okay. I can make it up.
We don't need to talk about it. There's nothing to talk about. It's clear. You've made it crystal clear right now. I've just been.
The flowers were going to be for you.
What are you talking about? You said you were going on a date next week. We didn't have anything planned.
Well, the flowers were going to be for you. I had a date planned. This.
No, you didn't. Where? You didn't have a date plan. Where? You didn't tell me about this. Where were we going to go?
We're going to go. It was at a restaurant, and I was going to bring him to you.
Oh my God! You're lying again. This is so obvious that you're lying. We are done with this. Done.
Hello.
What?
What was it? Hello.
Hello, Danny.
Hello.
His phone.
What
Sydney,
happened?
I think he hung up. I don't think his phone really got disconnected. I think he was trying to like fake it.
Sydney, I'm
sorry.
so sorry.
I knew it. See, I knew it. I told you. and knew he was cheating or whatever, lying, cheating, probably other things that I don't know about. I can't believe it. I mean,
Well, you'll be all right. You're better off. You'll find somebody who won't do that. And at least you found out 2 months in rather than 2 years.
I guess.
And further validation that your intuition is right.
I need to trust him more. I'm glad I did this time. Because who knows how long he could have lied to me for.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't think his phone was really having bad reception. He was totally faking that. What an idiot.